Pay attention. Creepy weirdo.
I would like a strong, powerful woman to protect me.
He'll fight for America.
Yeah, Poopy Square. The Playable Characters Podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Playable Characters Podcast.
PCP. Woo.
I am Brian McGinnis. To my left is
Ala Patel.
What's up, Ala?
Smoking that PCP every week.
Listening to the PCP.
I listen to it while I smoke PCP.
That's terrible. And to his left,
Calvin Cato.
What's up, Calvin?
Doing good. I got a hot date tonight. It's going to be good. I'm going to tell the state about the podcast. It's going to be even better.
I was thinking of putting
That's how I
this
get
podcast.
listeners, actually.
yeah.
By hook or by crook.
Yeah.
I was thinking of putting this into my OkCupid profile, so like at least if chicks like don't message me, they'll possibly listen to the podcast.
I think it's a great idea.
And they could fall in love with me like backwards and be like, "Oh,
I
I'm
love
gonna go
it.
back to that guy's." You know.
Great idea.
Yeah, I love it.
Is there a site for
It's
married dudes to kind of meet people like that?
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
want
wondering.
Ashley Madison.
Not like
Yeah,
that. I just mean like,
seriously.
I just mean like
Arrangements.
friends.
I'm just looking for podcast friends. I don't think there's a site like that.
That's
Play
like
some board games, listen to podcasts.
the worst lie ever.
Yeah.
No, baby. I was just listening to this podcast.
Hey, real quick, I wanted to give, before we get into our amazing guest we got today, by the way, I just want to give a quick shout out. I love our logo, like a lot, and people mention it, but Ben Dale did our logo. His name is Ben Dale. You can search for him. He draws like comics and fun stuff, but it's Ben Dale, D-A-L-E. So thanks, Ben, for our amazing logo.
Yeah, people have been asking about the shirts, so we're working on it. So to the three people who asked me about the t-shirts.
We all have sewing machines. We're doing it ourselves. We're knitting you the shirts. Now, hey, let's dive in because, I mean, holy cow, do we have a freaking legend? And we always say that, but this is like legit.
This is probably the most famous guest that we've had.
I mean, you
Maybe.
could definitely call him a legend. That's for sure.
He's a main character of a bunch of legends, I guess you could say.
Yeah, he's a pillar of the Nintendo community.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably like 1 and 1A. Mario and our guest today,
Yes.
Link. And he got a friend with him. Navi, is it? I think. So, Link, welcome to the Playable Characters Podcast, my friend.
Oh, hi, Navi. How you doing?
You're looking very glittery today, Navi.
Link! Speak to them! Link! Hello!
Is-
Is it like a translation thing? Do you translate,
No,
Navi?
no! Link is his own person. He just doesn't talk very much. Link, listen!
He doesn't talk that much. We've noticed that over a 25, 30-year career
Yeah.
of being a sword slinger. But Link, tell us, what's been going on? Obviously, a huge game, Breath of the Wild. What else is going on with Link? Let's get into it. That's always.
Hey! Answer the question!
Can we?
Hey! Sorry, he's the worst.
Really?
Can we do something to make you more comfortable, Link? Or I mean, Navi, can you tell us something that we could?
He's fine. Maybe just Link! Just have some water, Link!
He just took a drink.
Well.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
So Link's
All right, now maybe his throat
revived.
was
Yeah.
dry.
So let's see. Link, how are you today?
Welcome to the show, Link. Are you cold? That's the sound he makes when he's cold in Breath of Wild.
Do you need a Goron tunic? What's going on?
Link. This.
Not okay. Let's. Not
Navi,
even,
let's just talk to you then.
yeah, she's been with Link a long time, so I guess she kind of knows.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see me floating around the
Oh,
room.
that's right. We can see you. I think.
Oh, very much.
You look just like a little speck to
Yeah.
me. I'm not really seeing your body or anything, but I could tell.
I assume it's a she. I'm sorry. Am I generalizing there?
Yes, I'm a girl.
You are. I thought just making sure. Okay.
I'm a fairy.
Yeah, you are a fairy.
Yeah.
All fairies are not girls, right?
I mean,
I'm sure that's what I was-
Navi, tell us.
we had a genie there, mostly men, I guess, but
Yeah.
now we have a fairy. So yeah,
Yes, I am a girl. I have 1,000 million brothers and sisters.
that's so many.
Wow,
1,000
jeez.
million.
We were all made by the great Deku tree.
Oh yeah, I remember that. The Deku
One
tree.
tree, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So you just come out of the tree. Is there like a mom and dad Deku tree, or
I don't know if I have a mother.
you just have a tree?
Well, some of these mystical beings like myself, we just fell from the heavens.
Wow.
But the great Deku tree told me to watch Link. It was my dad's last dying wish.
And how's that going so far?
It's awful. Look at this guy.
I mean, he goes on adventures. At least you get to kind of go with him there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard me. I'm talking about you, bitch.
Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
What's the? Let's get down. What's the animosity between yourself and Link?
Oh, well, I doing everything.
Yeah.
I'm telling him who to hit, what to look at, all the time.
What to listen to?
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Listen, I'm very, very smart. I'm just very small, and I can't do anything on my own.
You can't swing the sword yourself.
No.
So you need someone else to do it for you, and Link happened to be that guy.
Kind of
Yes.
like Henry Kissinger, sort of.
Who?
Not the president, but...
What? I'm not
I don't
familiar
think
with
the
this
Deku Tree
reference.
gets American history.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Is that the king of Hyrule?
It's like the king's advisor.
Yeah.
Like his king's Jewish advisor, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Oh, I'll have to remember that.
You don't have to. I don't think.
No, you really
You
don't.
don't need to know that.
You'll never need that.
I'm an information sponge. How do you think I know how to kill all the enemies in the world?
Oh, that's true.
That is a good thing to know. Like, if you're just walking down the street, like, I want to kill this guy, how can I do it? Boom, you'll just pop up and be like, listen.
Hey!
Hey.
Yes!
Right.
Listen, I know how to kill him.
Yeah.
Just listen to me. I could do it myself if I could pick up the sword, but I can't.
Now, with all
So
your...
did you have to go to school for, like, do you know what I mean? Is there like a fairy school of how to do combat? Or
There is a fairy school that lived in my father's branches,
oh.
Pretty.
and we all fought each other.
Oh.
You just fought all day?
Yes, that's how we learned how to be great fairy combatants.
Is it like only the...
But how do
only
you fight if you can't hold the swords?
Well, we just fought each other. We
No,
don't.
little swords.
Yeah, little tiny, just fairy-sized
slapping.
swords.
Little fairy slaps.
I think you call them toothpicks.
Yes.
Oh.
We have
Okay,
toothpicks.
Mm-hmm.
So is like only the strong survive? Like some die? Do fairies die if you like in battle, or is it just a kind of like practice?
Fairies don't so much die so much as they just evaporate into the clouds and come back into fruition.
Oh.
Okay. So now you're this type of fairy. Now the ones that revive Link, and maybe even Link can talk about this, like he puts them in jars. How do you feel about that? Is that kind of like, is that a no-no being kept in jars? Or
Oh, yeah. I need to talk to you about that because I think that's pretty messed up.
yeah.
Yeah. It's not cool, man. You need to stop it.
Link's very perplexed right now.
He's sweating bullets right now.
Yeah,
he's really sweating.
He's nervous.
You know what he's doing when he does that?
What?
He told me. He's a sick prick, this guy. He said he's going to keep it and then use the fairy for life when he's dying.
Does that kill the fairy? I thought the
Yes.
fairy just gives you the life and then it goes away.
It does.
He kinda
And
like-
then the fairy never comes back.
Oh.
I thought he kind of like ate them or something. I don't know.
They kind of just suck into his hair. You
Yeah.
know, like shampoo.
That's awesome.
Have you thought about like
It's not awesome.
It's not. Sorry,
No,
you're
it's-
right.
My brothers and sisters.
As a human, it'd be
Sure.
kind of cool to have a fairy laying around if you're sick. But I can see from your perspective, it's
Yeah.
not really that awesome.
I have a question. Do other fairies have assignments? Like, you're the only one fairy that seems to be like has that kind of assignment. Like, are other fairies like?
Good
How come
question.
Ganon doesn't have a fairy? And like every person should like. maybe
What are the
have a-
jobs you guys do
Yeah.
besides protect?
We protect the forest children specifically.
Okay.
Ganon is one of the Gerudos.
Right, you don't do Gerudos.
No, we don't do those. You know why?
Why?
Because they have six-pack abdominals.
Okay,
To protect them. They don't
Yes.
need fairies.
They can take care of themselves. And Ganon's magical too, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right?
he's the worst.
Yeah, he seems like a son of a bitch.
He's scary, but I know how to kill him.
Yeah, no, you definitely do not. Kill
Focus and shoot an arrow into
Yeah,
him, right?
no. You know who doesn't know how to kill him? This asshole over here.
Link,
So if
I mean,
you know how to kill him, why
okay,
does he keep coming back?
Well, because I can't kill him myself.
That's right.
I tell Link how to do it every time, and Link just always messes it up somehow.
Kind of half-asses it.
Yeah.
Right?
Right. Doesn't finish the job.
He's too busy pretending he's playing tennis with his sword, smacking the magic balls back and forth.
him. Right.
I told you that was a stupid idea.
Link, I mean, it's great having you here, but Navi's really letting you have it to all of our
Yeah,
listeners.
listen, this is the first time I've been able to get my platform out there. And I want everybody to look and listen at what I have to say.
We're
Yeah.
listening. Everyone,
Yes.
we're doing a podcast right now, so all you can do is listen to it.
Oh,
That's all.
This
we
is
can
right
do.
up, your, this is right up your alley.
Oh, finally.
Yeah.
People will listen. What can I tell them?
Why don't you? Is it possible that you could find somebody else who's a better listener? Like Link's. I mean, I don't know. He's special, but I mean, no offense, Link. Sorry about that, but there's other guys who can swing swords, right? In Hyrule.
Well, yeah, lots of guys out there that can swing swords, but Link was his destiny. He's the hero of time, blah, blah,
Right.
Oh,
blah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's got the destiny thing on his side.
You know, he's very good at playing that little ocarina, but, does he ever say thank you, Navi? No.
I think of him as like the guy from Drive, Ryan Gosling from Drive.
I never saw Drive. I know Ryan
He doesn't
Gosling.
talk a lot, in
Oh,
most of
okay.
his movies. He's just kind of
Ryan Gosling?
Or Baby
Yeah.
Driver. Same thing.
Yeah, Baby
Woo!
Driver.
Maybe I could help them kill Ganon.
maybe you could.
Ryan Gosling probably could.
Yeah.
Could Ryan Gosling perhaps be the new hero of time?
Can you imagine
That
if
would
that's
be
like his
really
next role?
awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, he could do it all.
He could.
So
Yeah.
it could be.
Well, he has to meet a certain hero criteria.
What is it?
Oh, what is
Okay. He has to be good looking.
Very.
Okay.
Check.
Oh, check. He has to have blonde hair.
Uh-huh.
He can dye it.
Check.
Check.
It's blonde, isn't it?
I thought it was more of like a brown.
He's been blonde in movies.
Let's say
It works.
dirty
Yeah,
blonde.
he could
Yeah.
do it. He could do it.
Oh, good. And he has to have no parents.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think.
Well, he's Canadian, so same difference.
Is it?
Oh.
I don't. Does Link have no parents? His parents.
I
Never,
don't think he does have parents.
They've never showed up in.
Link, do you want to? Or I guess
No, in
Oh,
no,
wait.
Link to the Past, he had parents, right?
He's crying.
You're making him cry. He's very sensitive.
You're laughing when you said that.
Yes.
You like when Link cries.
I mean, I watched my father die before my eyes.
That's true.
And then we knew what Link did. This fucking prick
What'd he do?
crawled inside his mouth.
Oh my
Oh.
god. Oh, that's right. You remember that?
Yeah.
I remember that.
That's the first part of Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
We
Link.
watched my father die.
And he just walked inside of him like.
Well, what could he have done? I mean, he had to.
I guess.
I mean, he killed that Spider Queen at least.
That's true. Thanks, buddy.
Did you tell him how to do that?
Yes, I told him how to do that.
Okay.
I told him how to do it. All you got to do is shoot him with the little thing that he found, the slingshot that he found, and then knock him in the eye, flips him over, and you stab him.
Link finds a lot of cool gadgets out in the woods. You got to be, or in the kingdom, slingshots and candles that don't extinguish, things like that. It's kind of cool. I think. I wish I.
Yeah, it's very convenient, right?
It is.
It is
Do you put those there?
Well,
Oh, breaking
Oh.
news.
I can't break the fairy secret code.
Fairy code.
But I can say that perhaps there is a mysterious force that happens to put the weapons that will help you beat the big boss at the end in the temple.
Okay.
Wow.
Listen! Forget what you've heard!
Okay.
If anybody asks you who told you that, it was Greg.
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 Greg's
Greg.
my brother.
Okay. So it's another fairy.
Well, he's another fairy, so it still breaks the fairy code, right?
Fairy code coming to MTV this fall. But
Good lord.
Ding,
no.
ding, ding. Ring the joke bell, joke bell.
wait, so Greg is a boy though,
Greg is a boy.
and
There
he's
are
a
boys
fairy.
and girls.
Oh, there are boys.
We're
Okay.
just very small and can't do anything
Right.
besides fly around.
You mean
and tell
can't do
people what
anything
to
sexually? Like
Yeah, I
you
was
guys
gonna say,
can't.
do fairies date,
I wish.
or do you have time for a dating life even since you have to help Link?
Well, I'm not
following
going to date any of the other fairies because they're all my brothers and sisters.
That's true. Yeah, they're all related.
I don't know how fairies.
You'll have some slow fairies walking around eventually.
There's
Oh.
fairy cest or
You know?
whatever.
Listen, it's hard.
We're
It's
listening.
hard to find love.
No, wait, Ned, have you seen? I mean, you've been with Link a long. Have you seen him
Oh, I get this. Is my
like
question.
kind of with Zelda or anything?
Yeah,
Or
tell us about
This
that.
this fucking guy. I always
has
tell him
he ever gotten on with Zelda? We all want to know. Like it's
he hasn't.
what after
Link.
30 years.
Well, that makes sense. He can't even talk, right? Or Link, can you talk?
Listen, I always tell him.
Listening.
I'm like, this is how you finish her.
Oh, you know about that too.
You take out your other sword, the one you haven't realized its full
he
potential.
hasn't used it yet.
This guy, he's useless.
Wow. So Zelda kind of wants it, but Link's just like, duh. He doesn't know what to do.
She
Link, what's in? What's,
totally. She's part of the Triforce.
yeah.
Technically, the Triforce is a three-way between Ganondorf, Zelda, and Link.
Oh.
That is
I-
how you bring balance to Hyrule. That's why this battle
Wow.
keeps going on
They
and
all
on.
have to get it on.
The
They all
Triforce.
have to fuck at the same time.
I'm sure there's some fan fiction somewhere. I would imagine.
I'm very sure
it's
that
got to
is.
be a
No, that makes perfect sense.
weird anime.
It makes perfect sense,
yeah. Well, I mean, it does make perfect sense,
right? What are the three Triforces? One is power.
Power?
Power.
That's Ganon.
Knowledge.
No.
Or courage.
Listen,
Sorry.
So Navi, what are the three?
maybe I could help Calvin out here.
Link, do you know what they are?
He knows. He's just being shy.
He seems very shy.
Does he talk to you ever when like everyone else is not around?
Every once in a while, he'll speak to me through his little ocarina.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's nice, I guess.
Yes.
But then you get warped to somewhere else by accident if he plays the wrong tune.
Sometimes it starts raining.
Yes.
Right.
I gotta tell you, he's gotta stop doing that one where it makes the nighttime day and the daytime night.
Yeah.
I think it's causing global warming.
You know what? It might
There's
be.
global warming in Hyrule? Wow.
It's really bad.
It's a globe, isn't it?
It's part of the. Wait, is
Why do
Hyrule?
you think there's a volcano next to an ice mountain?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Listen, the whole ecosystem of
We're
Hyrule
listening.
is destroyed.
Because of possibly Link's ocarina.
I don't mean to say listen like I don't think you're paying attention. It's just It's just a thing
That's what
that I
you
do.
s-
No, I get it.
Do all fairies have this verbal tick?
Hey! Most do, yes. Listen,
Well, I'm listening.
there are the big fairies, and they can speak and do whatever they want. You know, the
Yeah.
great fairies.
Right.
Yeah.
And they can have sex with anyone they want
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
because they're human sized. Some are bigger than humans.
Yeah.
I say Din is huge.
Who?
Din the fire?
Oh yes,
Navi.
I didn't listen very well.
Just for a second.
Take your advice.
I just heard you. Sorry, I'm up here on the ceiling.
Yeah.
He's flying around.
Come sit on this table and just quit fluttering around.
I'll sit on this little water cup.
Okay. That's cute.
This is gonna sound like a joke, but it's not. Do you know other fairies like the tooth fairy or other types of fairies?
You mean the Rock movie or the
That
actual
sounds very
Tooth
no?
Fairy?
racist.
The actual. Why is it racist?
No, I mean,
I mean,
Not all fairies know each other.
there's a billion fairies who are related to each other, so maybe they know each other.
Yes, I know the Tooth Fairy.
oh, okay.
I tell you, it is Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
It is.
It's amazing.
Wow.
He's very, very. He's one of the great fairies.
Yeah, I mean, he could do it all. Also, he's like Ryan Gosling.
He
So
used
That's true.
Yeah, he's doing movie, TV, and he's
He
being
does
the Tooth Fairy.
animation.
Yeah.
He does everything.
Yeah.
no, but he's also like going into people's houses at night.
And he might be the next president.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness! He could be the next hero of time.
Oh, dude, he should play Zelda in a movie.
totally
He's not-
He could play Ganon in the
He's
movie.
not blonde.
Oh, easily.
He's
He
not
can dye
blonde.
his hair.
Oh, that's true. Well, there goes that theory.
And his father was a wrestler, so we know he has parents.
Oh, wrestlers like the Gorons.
Yes.
Yes,
Exactly
Oh.
like that. Who are your least favorite? Or maybe let's do this. Who are your favorite enemies to see Link kill? Like,
Oh God.
who you like fuck these guys and
I get a little thrill every time I see him stab his sword into a Lizophilos.
Yeah.
Which ones are the Lizophilos?
The lizards.
The
They've
lizards with the swords.
Oh,
Okay.
they're so annoying.
They're like
Yeah.
iguanas, right? They look like iguanas or
Yeah.
chameleons.
they kinda-
Yes, but they're more deadly. They have swords and breathe fire and shields. And I tell them, hey, you just have to listen and dodge at the right time. You have to time your attack.
What do you think when Link gets a bomb and he doesn't
Mm-hmm.
throw it in time, and he just kind of like it blows up on his hand? Like,
Yeah, Link, you seem to do that a lot.
yeah,
You see, here's the thing. Sometimes I set them off to fuck with him.
Oh,
okay, wow.
Holy shit.
Hobby's
But
devious.
sometimes he does them, and he whips out those bombs when he's in a fire level, and they blow up in his face, and it's his own damn fault.
I mean, why does Zelda even like you, Link? You never talk. Like, what is she just into your looks? Like,
Oh.
There he goes, getting all cocky again.
he got a little pep in his step right
He's,
there. He
he's
kinda
very
perked
good
up.
looking.
He is.
He is.
He's a good-looking elf.
If
Is
I
he an
could-
elf? I guess he's an elf, right?
no, he's a person. He's a
Is he-
Hyrulean.
Snake.
Link. Oh,
He's not quite a fairy boy.
Oh.
I thought he was an elf.
Scandal.
Well, he doesn't know who his real parents
oh,
are,
that's
does
right.
he?
He's got the pointy ears, though. You can
Everybody
see.
has the pointy ears. Zelda has the pointy ears.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
better
sure.
to listen with.
That's right.
I don't think they're better to listen. I think probably worse to listen with.
I don't know. Well, maybe they're kind of like antennas in a way.
Yeah, I was gonna say they like
Pick up better sound and signal.
No, like
See, Link agrees. He can hear us. He's been listening for a long time.
He's just always listening.
Yeah.
Is it possible that Link is autistic?
I think anything is possible. I think autism is definitely in the cards. I think he might also have just an ability to speak at any time.
Yeah.
There's no doctors in Hyrule, so we can't really diagnose
There's
this.
no medicine at all.
There's some witches.
Right.
Oh yeah, there's heart containers.
They whip up potions. If they could whip up a potion to cure cerebral palsy or maybe fix autism, that'd be great.
That would
but
be
instead,
great.
all
We
they
could use
do
that
is,
here.
all they do is just fill up your magic meter.
Yeah.
What good's that doing anybody here?
Nothing.
Not in this world.
Yeah.
No, it only affects Dwayne the Rock Johnson
That's
because he's part fairy.
That's right.
Yeah, it's only offensive.
So I have to ask, since Link goes around and like has to, interact with so many races, do you have to also take like ambassadorship skills, like to meet with the Ruto or the Gorons or?
Oh, yes. I tell him how to kill every single one of them.
Whoa, you tell him how to kill them?
Yes, he chooses not to, but I know how to kill everything.
Just in case. Even a friend, like you just know how to kill his friends.
Oh, yeah. I was like, hey, if you don't like this guy over here, if he's pissing you off,
This is what you do.
you
Wow.
just take that sword there and you stab him in the throat.
No, that's a great piece of knowledge to have, I think. Know how to kill anybody.
Yeah.
Well, it almost sounds like, how like serial killers here, like Son of Sam, like the dog was telling him to kill people. I feel kind of like you are
The dog.
like the dog.
yeah.
Like
You
you're
are-
kind of just telling him, hey, kill this guy. This is how you kill this guy. This is how you kill this guy. Maybe that's why he doesn't talk. Maybe he's like, Link, how do you feel about being told to kill everyone all the time? Yeah, that's I'm going to say that he's not happy about it.
He's a good guy.
Oh,
You know?
now he's a good guy.
Well, he's a prick, but he's a good guy. I just want him to kill everybody all the time.
You ever tell him, like, hey, this, be nice to this person, or don't pick up that chicken, stuff like that?
Yeah.
Well, I
What's
tell,
his thing with chickens?
Oh, he is obsessed with them.
Right?
Yeah.
And chopping up the neighbor's bushes.
Yes, he's always he's going into people's houses. I don't tell him to do that.
Yeah, you don't actually.
No, I
That's
tell him
true.
how to kill things.
Yeah.
And sometimes I point things out, like a little book on a shelf or things like that. Like I'm pointing out this book over here that you have in the studio. You didn't even know it was here.
Yeah.
It
Oh, I
tells
didn't
you
even notice.
all about Hyrule.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't know you had a history of Hyrule in your
Me neither. Yeah. Did it
Yeah,
just-
he pretends to read it. He just flips through it very quickly. It's very boring.
How many
should-
pages is it?
It's about 275 pages.
It's a standard length.
yeah.
Listen, is there somebody that you want to kill?
Well, I'm sure I could think of some.
Oh yeah.
I could help you out.
Maybe off camera.
Yeah.
Off
Tell you
mic.
how to do it.
Maybe off mic we can talk about it.
I'm not messing around.
I can tell.
I'm looking for a new hero of time.
it's
I don't want that responsibility. I just maybe want to get a few people out of
Actually,
the way.
how much athleticism is involved in this hero of time business?
I mean,
Because
look
there's a
at
lot
him.
of rupees.
Well, you don't have to get like super jacked or anything. Look at this guy.
There's a little boy in a green skirt.
do we qualify? Because none of us are blonde.
No.
2 of us are bald.
Yeah.
Only one of us is white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the color of your skin has nothing to do with it.
Oh, really?
Well, according to the game, it does.
I have not seen a black Link.
Black Link would be awesome.
I would love
What
it.
would you do with Black Link, Navi? How would that work?
Well, there is a black link.
Is there?
Yes.
The evil Link?
Yes, he's a shadow link.
Shadow Link, that's right.
Oh, he
Shadow
gotta
Link.
be evil.
He is. He's a Shadow Link, right?
Yeah,
I
Shadow
think it's a
Link.
misunderstanding. I think they just don't know how to talk to each other, so they
Yeah.
do it by batting each other with their swords.
Yeah.
I didn't tell him to do that.
You didn't tell him to kill Shadow Link?
No.
Do you tell
Okay.
Shadow Link stuff? Or no? That's not you. That's
No.
not-
Is there a
okay.
Shadow
There's a shadow Navi.
Oh,
Oh.
Yes. Oh, good listening.
Do you and Shadow Navi ever converse?
Well, we talk from time to time. We shoot each other a Skype and say, hey,
Skype and
how's it going
Hyrule.
in the Shadowverse? And she says, it's usually dark.
Yeah.
And I say, it's usually light over here.
Until he plays the ocarina.
Nothing changes. Exactly. Yes.
Wait, so do they have a daytime in the Shadowverse then? Because it's just opposite, right?
Yes, it's nighttime when it's daytime, and it's daytime when it's nighttime.
And it looks like one
But
of
when
those...
it's daytime, aren't the shadows killed?
Well, they're shadows, so they're always lurking somewhere. They all have to hide under tables.
Right, that makes sense.
They just wait.
That makes sense.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, I can't believe I wish Link would open up more, buddy. I wish he would kind of let us know.
Link, look, you're on a podcast. Listen, say something.
Is this our fault? I didn't really foresee that Link wouldn't talk.
Well, I mean, Navi's definitely doing plenty of talking, so
Yeah.
we definitely got the information.
They're trying to ask you questions. For some reason, they want to know about you and not more about me.
Well, we love talking to you, Navi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
be
yeah,
silly.
this is
I appreciate you.
What else can you tell us about Link? What else? Give us something that no one knows, maybe out of his. He's been doing this for a long time.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. He has a secret fetish for those chickens.
Oh no!
Mm-hmm.
What does he do?
He's always picking them up
Mm-hmm.
and then throwing them into a pen
Yeah.
and then trying to make them help him fly. Is that a fetish?
You know,
Yeah, sort of.
doesn't sound sexual.
maybe like a hobby, but then he may get some. To probably turn into a fetish, possibly. Like, hey, maybe I can get something else out
It's
of
kind of
this.
fetishy.
Yeah.
Now he's embarrassed.
Yeah, I mean, I would be too.
Yeah.
Can I
That is
ask
kind of cool though. If I could just grab a chicken and fly around.
Why is he wearing all green? Pretty much. Nobody else dresses like him. He just has a.
Oh,
There's not really.
Yeah, he's he says his uniform of the fairy children of the forest.
Uh-huh.
And I told him, you're old now. You don't have to wear that shit anymore. He could go to like H&M, pick out any other outfits, but no, he wants to wear that.
That was like the chosen outfit, right? And
It's the worst.
that Wind Waker when his grandmother. Who was that old lady? Didn't she give him a?
Was that his grandmother?
Was that his grandma in Wind Waker in the beginning?
I don't remember.
That was the descendant of Zelda.
Okay.
It's a very incestuous relationship that they all have.
I have to ask though, like, for a large kingdom, I feel like I never really see more than 20 inhabitants. What's up with that?
Oh, well, I killed most of them. I talked to somebody and told them how to kill them.
Yeah. Do you know Toon Link?
Yes.
Do you like give him orders as well? And
Who's Toon Link?
Toon Link, right?
Yeah.
Toon Link was in was his first.
He's in the Wind Waker.
That was him in Wind Waker, yeah.
Yes, I was part of that adventure, but I was drowning underwater the whole time.
Oh my god.
That must have been fun.
Oh, do fairies not swim?
Well, not very good.
Their wings get wet. They
That's
can't.
why I hate that water temple.
Yeah.
So difficult to get around.
Most people hate water temples too. Most gamers, I think, there's always a water level. It's like, damn it, another freaking water level.
Yeah.
I heard that water in Ocarina of Time was brutal. It took me forever to finish that.
I could tell you how to do it. No problem.
I should have listened.
All you gotta do is listen.
That's it.
I'm not always. Here's maybe it's a gender thing. Like we're all guys, and maybe men are not good at listening.
I think
I
I'm
do
pretty
find
good.
that is the case. Yes.
I think I'm okay at listening.
I feel like Zelda would listen to you and follow your instructions well.
The problem with that is that Zelda doesn't want to pull the sword out of the stone.
Yeah. I mean, she did for Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros. She was fighting alongside Link. Tell us about that. Was that fun?
That was the best.
You like Super Smash Brothers?
Oh, there's so many people to kill.
Yes, that's true.
When Link was called into that tournament, he was like, oh. And I was like, you could just push everybody off into an oblivion. It's all you ever do. It's the same thing. Pretend they're all chickens.
That's it.
Right.
That's like a party for you, Smash Bros.
Send them
tournament.
flying.
Yeah.
Oh, if I was my own size, I would have my own.
Oh, you are your own size.
I mean, if I was big enough to fight everybody else,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
all I could do right now is poke everybody in the eye.
Really
With the
annoying.
toothpicks,
Just
yeah.
more so annoying. Yeah. And Link, I use you all the time in Smash Bros. You were my go-to character. Yeah, I like the bows, the bow and arrow, the bombs and stuff. Yeah. The sword. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Much better from the legend himself.
Maybe Link just doesn't have a vocabulary.
Yeah, I mean,
Maybe he just doesn't know words.
He knows.
He knows?
he understands. Navi talks to him enough to understand.
Okay.
it.
And you can understand what Zelda's saying, right?
Zelda's always talking to him, always telling him about his destiny and all the things he has to do and all the ways they got to save the kingdom. I feel like maybe we should just let him fly solo, you know?
Do we? Does Link get upset that all these games that he stars in is named after Zelda? Link, I mean, how do you feel about that? Some people think like Zelda is Link and vice versa.
Look at him. He's fuming up
Yeah,
now.
Well, sex sells, so you want to put a beautiful lady out front.
He can't
But no,
stand
people-
being second build.
Yeah, I think people didn't know that it was a Legend of Zelda. People think a little green guy walking around
Well,
is Zelda. I did it first
everybody's
when I was
mom thinks
6.
that Link is Zelda.
Yeah.
Because they don't pay attention.
Yeah.
Yes, there it is.
Now
Hey,
you're getting him all
I
riled up.
know.
He's got a lot of regression issues about this. He's always very bent up when people call him Zelda by accident.
Yeah, no, I could totally see that. Hey, we got to wrap it up. Do you want to play a game real quick?
Oh, I love games.
Awesome.
Are we going to shoot things with
No,
arrows?
we're not going to. Just our words.
But we do get to kill stuff.
Yeah, actually.
Yes, there's a killing.
So
Yes!
we're
I'm
gonna.
flying around the room with excitement.
Yeah, we're gonna play
Oh my God, he's all over the place.
everybody's favorite
She's all
podcast
over the
game,
place.
Wed Bed Dead. Everybody.
Wed, bed, dead.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. I just wanted to do that. So we have a random number generator. Beep, bop, boop, boop, boop.
Oh, look at
And
that.
We have 3 pretty awesome choices this week, and I'm excited to see, especially who Navi chooses. Is this like might be her first time
Oh,
choosing to bed somebody, actually, right?
I never get to bed anyway.
Yeah, this is gonna
Yeah,
be
you don't-
exciting.
okay, you don't-
I thought maybe I could crawl up a hole somewhere, but
Oh.
You can't have like sex with a bee or something like that.
the bees, they would die if we had sex.
Oh, okay, right.
That's right,
Yeah,
that's
the
true.
stinger, right. Yeah.
And Link, if you feel like participating, let us know. So the first one we have here is Toad.
Oh.
I mean, frickin' Toad from Mario.
From
yeah,
Mario? Okay.
Mario 2.
You know how to kill him?
How?
Take his hat off.
That's it.
Oh, man.
Just done. So and next one is Jimmy Lee from Double Dragon.
Oh.
One of the Double Dragon brothers.
The
That's
red
good.
one?
I don't
Blue
know.
one.
It doesn't matter.
Is he blonde?
He's kind of like red hair in the game. Red and like brown
No.
hair.
The hero
Yeah.
of time can be anyone, but not a ginger.
And this
That would be gross.
super unique choice to Wed Bed Dead. The NBA Jam announcer is on this list. So,
Oh.
Wait, he has a body?
Listen,
yeah, he's a guy, you know. So,
Really?
just pretend. Just
look, he's always like boom shakalaka.
yeah.
Oh,
So we always let the guests go first. Navi, who would you Wed Bed Dead out of Toad, Jimmy Lee, and the NBA Jam announcer?
oh well, I would wed, right? I would marry the NBA Jam announcer.
Really? How
Yes,
come?
we'd have lots to talk about. We're both disembodied voices, pretty much.
That's actually a great point. Yeah.
Everyone likes our catchphrases.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'd have a really nice time with each other.
He
Yeah.
could be a fairy. We don't know because we don't know what his physical body's like.
He might
true.
be my
He might
brother
be
Greg.
He might be he might be a deep voiced
Oh
fairy.
boy, then I'll really regret wedding him.
Yeah, things happen in the fairy kingdom, I guess.
Oh, you got to get it where you can, right?
Right? Exactly.
true.
Right.
So, okay, so you're going to marry NBA Jam guy. And so,
Uh,
bed or dead?
No, I would definitely bed that double dragon hunk.
Yeah?
Oh.
Yeah.
And then I would kill Toad. Just take his hat off.
Just take right. Not a fan of Toad.
No.
I mean, it's kind of competing franchises in a way. You know, you
Yes.
got Mario
Yeah.
and you got Link and Zelda. It's two of the biggest franchises, probably in gaming history. Those two are like 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Listen,
say.
I'm doing everyone a favor. They want less annoying characters out there.
Well,
I'm not really annoying. I'm just misunderstood.
okay.
Yeah, you two might be at the top.
Yeah. So, okay. Who wants to go next?
I can go next.
Go for it. I'll-
This is a tough one for
Yeah.
a straight guy. There's a lot of choices to be made here. So let's see. Wed. Who can we wed?
Who are you going to wed, man?
I don't know. I think I know who you're gonna wed, but
This isn't about me.
yeah, but
It is, though.
Oh. Link's thinking.
Link, Link, do you want to chime in here, Link? Do you have?
Oh, hey, can we do a code maybe? Like, how about one for yes and two or like an for like no? Like, would you wed the announcer?
No,
No, it's
that's
a
no.
It's a
Okay.
no.
What about Jimmy Lee? Would you wed Jimmy Lee?
No, that's a no.
He might.
That looked kind of arousing, though.
You looked like he
Because-
just kind of finished himself.
Yeah.
No, it could have been either
Might
way.
have been, yeah. So I think him and Navi have the same taste.
Okay. So wait. So would you
Like-
kill? So who would you most want to kill? Okay, let's start with the announcer. Kill the announcer.
So I don't think he's going to kill the announcer.
Yeah, he's a tough guy to read, this guy, huh?
Yeah, he really is. How do you put up with this for years, Navi?
Oh, it's the worst. Somebody come and kill him. I can tell him how.
Oh yeah, how do you kill Link?
Do you want to know?
Do you ever tell him to kill himself?
I've tried.
He doesn't get it.
That's why he holds the bombs for a little too long.
Well, you got to say he's a good warrior. I mean, he listens
definitely a good
for the
warrior.
most part.
He-
Does
he-
he
he-
does his job.
Great listener.
I guess he does his job. So
Okay.
Sorry, back to you.
No, back to this. I just wanted to get Link's input on that.
yeah.
This is a tough one, right? I think I'm going to wed. I'm going to wed Toad.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Because that will give me access to the royal family
I was literally thinking the exact same thing.
of the. You know what I mean? And then so maybe I can be like, I can start an affair with Peach or something. I don't know. Like it gives me. It gives
You're
me.
supposed to be faithful.
He's already thinking about cheating.
Oh my
What a
God.
scumbag.
hey. That's not cool, man.
What a scumbag.
Either way, even if
Seriously.
let's say even if I don't do that, right?
You're not.
I'm
well,
married to Toad.
You can't.
Okay, I won't. Okay, that's not. I won't. Okay. So I'm married to Toad. I get to hang out with, all the celebrities in the Mushroom Kingdom. It makes me basically like into, like a B-list celebrity. Like
Okay.
oh that's Toad's husband right there. I get to go to all the events. I get to be in some of the games. Because he's in most of the games and everything too. So I'll get to go to all the cool.
Yeah.
Like I can be at the Mario Kart track, like cheering him on.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I get to be in.
This asshole will be there.
Yeah.
Right.
VIP status.
Yeah, so I get to, I get to
bad.
travel the world. I get to
Uh-huh.
be in most of the Mario games. It's all great,
Yeah.
I think. So now betting and deading here is tough. I guess I would dead. All right, I'm gonna bed Jimmy Lee
Okay.
because I don't know anything about what this announcer looks like. Most announcers
true.
are probably gross looking. So I'm gonna dead the announcer just based on that.
Okay.
That
And
makes
I'm
sense.
gonna
Oh,
bed
okay.
Jimmy Lee, and I don't want to bet him, but he's the best choice left.
He's a double dragon.
Sure.
Yeah, he
Smart
is a
bear.
double dragon.
That's I actually agree with all of your choices, and that's actually what I would have done. I definitely would wed Toad, because again, Castle, that's pretty awesome, and Toad's a really good retainer. Like he can get stuff for me. Like I could be like, hey, like I just need a mushroom or like a fire flower to like spice things up, and like that'd be nice. And then Jimmy Lee bed, easy. And then I'm killing nuts because the announcer could look hotter. He could look like Marv Albert. No
You don't
thanks.
know.
Yeah.
Fuck that noise.
Yeah.
Listen, I could tell you how to kill him.
Yeah.
How would we kill him?
Well, hold on.
Okay, sorry.
Let me give my choice.
Oh, you go. You should.
Because I think I think the obvious choice. Yeah, I'm gonna wed Toad as well, for similar reasons. I think it'd be cool to have that axe. I was thinking the exact same
dope
thing.
life, man.
You're
You
in the
all wanna
kingdom.
Fuck that Toad.
Well, we're not gonna fuck. We're just gonna marry him. But here's the thing: I'm gonna dead Jimmy Lee because his girlfriend always keeps getting kidnapped and murdered. So I don't want to be that girl.
He can't protect you.
But
right?
you're just sleeping with him for one night.
He's dead to me.
What if he doesn't learn your name?
Well, I don't know. Here's why I'm gonna.
Oh, you don't want to get kidnapped. Like if you're with him,
I don't
that
want to get
night,
I
and
don't
you
want to get kidnapped or murdered. His girlfriend's always getting Bobo's coming in and stealing her. I don't want to get kidnapped by a Bobo.
You only get punched in the stomach and then get
right?
away.
Punched right in the stomach and carried away.
Don't you
But,
think
okay.
a Bobo would be like,
Start
why
with
am
his
I?
feet. That's his weakness.
His feet? Okay. Now we know. Here's why I'm going to bang NBA Jam announcer. Because he'll make you feel so good. Because he's going to be yelling like, whoa, amazing the whole time. And I'm like, yeah, I'm really doing a good job here.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
Boom, shakalaka. You want it again, man? Yes, on fire. I think I would feel like the friggin' man.
Is it the shoes?
Right? Who knows what it is? But he's heating up. Damn right I am, buddy. I'm heating up, So I think that's a perfect answer right there. You guys are all wrong.
It's a great choice.
Thank you,
That is a
Navi.
great choice.
And if you guys want to kill him, all you got to do is turn off the volume.
That's it.
That's true.
So I think I won this round again.
I think
but
I
we're dead.
don't think so.
I didn't know it was a contest.
It is to me.
It's the best choice.
Listen, I'm not getting punched by a Bobo. I got Toad access.
Don't you think a Bobo would look at you and be like, why am I kidnapping this dude?
Hey,
Like
Also,
like
I was told to kidnap Jimmy's girl. He looks like it.
Oh,
He'd be like, no, I'm looking in a mirror. That's what he would say.
I look like a Bobo.
he sounds like a bad guy.
He is a Bobo's a very
Oh, yeah.
bad.
Ooh, ooh.
Whoa,
What happened there?
Whoa.
Yeah. So
It's very hard to be right up in this mic when I'm flying around the room.
that's right. Navi, anything you want? Any last words or any?
You have any plugs?
Any
You
last
wanna-
advice?
anything we should listen to?
I think you should listen to me. And you should listen to all the little voices inside your head at all times.
Are those all fairies?
They're all fairies.
I didn't even know that. We all have fairies in our heads.
You're-
Some more than others.
Yeah.
You are all fairy children, whether you realize it or not.
Wait, we're also fairy children?
We have fairies in our head. That's kind of comforting
Yeah.
in a way.
It is.
Some
Awesome.
of them are nice. Some of them are misunderstood.
Yep.
And if anybody out there is looking for, doing another production of Peter Pan, or I could play Tinkerbell.
Uh-huh.
I could do that.
Probably a great
Link
Tinkerbell.
would be a good Peter
Peter.
Pan, right?
Oh,
He's
yeah,
already
actually-
dressed for the Link.
But
already-
you gotta talk and sing and all of these.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Link, any final words? Thanks for coming. By the way, anything else?
Link, anything you want to plug?
No, that's
No,
it.
no, not at all.
He's
All right.
he's very tired. He just played that Breath of the Wild for 200 hours. He's been running around.
People have been working him a lot lately.
Yeah.
He is a system seller, as they say.
Oh,
It is.
Yeah. So.
they call him the franchise
some-
enema.
Yeah, something like
What?
that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, hey, thank you guys again for listening.
Yes.
Navi and Link, thanks for
Navi.
coming in. Hope you had fun here. And,
And be sure to follow us on iTunes. And
Oh, we didn't do any of our plugs. Yes.
people know.
Yeah, tell people if you
Tell
like
people-
the podcast, tell your friends.
Tell a friend. We're growing exponentially every week, and you guys are the big reason why. Thank you so much. Subscribe, like, rate, review, all that fun stuff. Join the conversation on Twitter and Facebook and all that stuff that we're active on. And, PlayablePodcast@gmail.com, @PlayablePodcast on Twitter. We will talk to you guys next week.
Listen.
See ya.